Angeles Dodgers and the Boston Red Sox. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Today's starting pitcher, Jose Soriano. What do we need to know here?
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Just about ready to roll. Geraldo Perdomo steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Perdomo.
Oh, that got him. First batter of the game is hit by the pitch.
Left fielder Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now. In the dirt. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Just getting started here from Fenway Park. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Number 24 in the box now. Takes strike one.
Ball, that's in.
That's in there. And the count is 1-2.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way.
Called out on strikes. And that is a big first out. Two aboard with one out. Here's a big power threat. Samuel Basallo. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And today's starting pitcher, number 11. What do you have on him, Siggy?
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs and support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
Leading off, Xavier Edwards.
Baseman, number 9, Xavier Edwards.
Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo throws to first. One pitch and one out. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. Maybe expecting 11. A bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 0-2 now. Got him. 2 away. Now the third baseman. Swing and he breaks his bat. That is the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And at the plate for the Dodgers, number 7.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That clips a corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
One down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Rafael Devers stands in now and watches strike one. Late with the swing there.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Soriano in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Got him swinging. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Junior Caminero. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Ball, that's inside.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. Back here in Boston, we head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the Red Sox DH, number 3. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That one drilled left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. Ian Happ up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. On to the 3rd inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, number 15.
That's a ball.
Two balls, no strikes to count. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Snags it on the run. One away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Chandler Simpson in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Ball.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. And next for L.A., Geraldo Perdomo. That one fouled off. Top of the 3rd, no score. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Stays alive.
Ball, that's outside.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Set down on strikes. Make it 4. Set for the bottom of the third. So stepping in for Boston, Kyle Tucker.
Right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
35.
Here's the catcher. This one in the air, center field. Simpson takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's the center fielder. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Started after it. Appeal to third. Did not go. The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Simpson has a beat on it. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. Back here at Fenway as we go to the top of the 4th. Juan Soto steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And it's fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That misses. Ball 3. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. And next is the designated hitter. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Yeah.
Swings over the top of one.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Fights it off. He'll see another. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Samuel Basallo. 0 for 1 so far. Foul ball. Comes up empty. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. In the air to left center. And that is that. Back in Boston. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And that one ripped to left. One up, one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Bunting for a hit, and it goes just foul. Strike two.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman. He popped out his first time.
Nope, outside.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Check swing called strike. And it's a ball and a strike. Fastball for a strike. That's off the mark. 2-2. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. Tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. And they get the out. Back here in Boston, ready now for the 5th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, number 7. Ground ball right side. Not there in time. And that's the first hit for them in this one. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Struck out swinging his first time. Soriano keeping him close.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher. But if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position. Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Runner on the go.
Inside.
Pitch misses. Save! And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Tucker gets under it. Brings it in. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third. Here's the second baseman. 0 for 1. He was robbed of a hit on a diving catch his first time up. Out towards right center field. Tucker on the move to the gap. He's got it. And that's the third out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, number 20. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
You know, these Red Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. And this place is rocking. Now